Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to dig into a weight loss supplement that's been making a lot of noise online, Ikaria Lean Belly Juice. We're going to break down what it is, how they claim it works, and the kind of results it promises, all based on their official material. Okay, let's get right into it.
So this whole thing kicks off by tapping into a really common, really deep frustration. But here's the twist. It suggests that the real problem might not be your diet or how many hours you're spending at the gym. Nope. It points the finger at something it claims is happening deep inside your body.
So what is this hidden culprit they're talking about? Well, the product story revolves around these things it calls ceramides. It describes them as these foreign compounds that basically force fat cells into your bloodstream right after you eat. And from there, they can build up and clog your most important organs, like your liver and your heart.
And this is where the chain reaction really begins. According to the claims, when that fat clogs up your organs, your metabolism just slows to a crawl. It basically grinds to a halt. This flips the switch on what the source calls starvation mode, where your body desperately clings onto every bit of fat instead of burning it for fuel.
Okay, so if these ceramides are the big problem, then what's the solution? Well, this is where the source material introduces what it calls an ancient juice ritual.
And here it is, Ikaria Lean Belly Juice. It's presented as this breakthrough formula specifically designed to go after those ceramides, what they're calling the newly discovered root cause of all that tenacious, hard-to-lose body fat.
So how do you actually use this stuff? It's framed as a really simple morning routine. All you do is mix 1 scoop of the powder into water or, whatever you like to drink in the morning, and the nutrients are supposed to just get to work.
Now for the really interesting part. What's actually in this juice? Let's take a look inside what they call this potent, synergistic blend that's supposed to make it all happen.
So the formula is built around these 8 key ingredients. These were all supposedly handpicked to work together, in synergy, to attack that root cause of weight gain we were just talking about.
Let's just zoom in on a couple of the big players here, starting with Fucoxanthin. The source describes it as a marine carotenoid that you find in edible seaweeds. It's apparently been used in Asia for a very long time.
And get this, they make a pretty huge claim about this one, calling it one of the most powerful metabolic boosters on the planet. Wow. It also says it works as a fat blocker, helping to slow down fat absorption while converting your fat cells directly into energy.
Okay, next up is Panax Ginseng. Now, you've probably heard of this one, right? It's a famous medicinal herb that's been a staple in East Asian medicine for, well, thousands of years.
And here's the really cool part, how they say it works. The literature claims it actually supports the good bacteria in your gut, and that in turn changes how your body burns calories. The idea is that it helps shrink fat cells and seriously speeds up weight loss.
All right, so that's the science they're presenting, but what about the actual results? To back all this up, the source shares several testimonials from users. They even say thousands of people are seeing results in weeks, not months. Let's check out a couple of these stories.
First, we've got Greg from Ohio. The website claims that he lost an incredible 27.5 pounds with the help of this juice.
And listen to this, Greg's story is all about speed. He says, "I'm down a pant size in less than 3 weeks." And the real kicker? He says he did all this while still enjoying his favorite foods, even having a glass of wine or beer now and then.
Then there's the story of Nancy from Michigan. According to the source, she dropped 32 pounds in just 3 months.
But for Nancy, this was about way more than just the number on the scale. She talks about a total life transformation, a better self-image, a more positive outlook, and, this is huge, she can finally keep up with her kids.
So when you pull it all together, you can see the promise here isn't just about losing weight. It's this whole package. Powerful fat loss? Yeah, but also fewer cravings, a fired-up metabolism, way more energy, and even healthier digestion.
Okay, so for anyone watching this who's thinking, all right, I'm curious, the source lays out a limited time offer on how to get started.
So you basically got 3 options. You can grab a 30-day, a 90-day, or a 180-day supply, and it's pretty straightforward. The more you buy at once, the bigger the savings, with the price dropping from $69 a bottle all the way down to just $39.
And to sweeten the deal, if you go for the 90 or 180-day packages, they throw in 3 free digital bonuses. You get something called an anti-aging blueprint, a guide to energy-boosting smoothies, and access to VIP coaching. And to top it all off, there's a 180-day money-back guarantee. So the pitch is that if you're not happy with the results for any reason, you can get a full refund. This is really positioned as a completely risk-free way to give it a try. So that really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? Could the real cause of that stubborn weight gain actually be this simple to address? The source material leaves us with this pretty powerful call to action. Stop fighting your own body. Activate your fat-burning furnace today. And that's our breakdown of the claims behind Ikaria Lean Belly Juice. Thanks for tuning in to The Explainer.